He knew he was going to have her no matter what it took, even though she belonged to another. Blair Part 1 by Anita Gray follows Blair and Charlie. Blair is a trained warrior, think Bucky Barnes. She is tasked with always protecting her master, Maxime, no matter what. If he gives a certain command, she will do it. If he says a certain word, she blacks it out and she completes it. But when she walks into Maxime's office, this guy is there, Charlie. He is there because he needs her expertise in hacking. He needs her skills. She's given a time frame to complete this task. Ultimately, she's not able to live up to the expectations. Charlie makes an ultimatum to Maxime that he will take her for 3 months. And because Blair does anything that Maxime says, she has to go along with it, even though she doesn't want to. I think deep down in her psyche, she knows that this guy is going to humanify her instead of the robot that she is currently, which that is scary and unknown, especially when she's been programmed and trained to think, act, and be a certain way. This guy completely is changing the game for her. Within these 3 months, Charlie and Blair spent all of their time together. Charlie has a very gentle hand with Blair, and she's never been shown affection, passion. Slowly over time, she starts to develop these feelings and want to stay with Charlie, but because she is programmed a certain way, when the 3 months is up, she inevitably goes back to Maxime. She gets back to Maxime. He is basically pissed and takes it out on her, which is not new to her. She is used to his brutal hand, but because she's been shown kindness, it's taken a different toll on her, and it's not the lifestyle that she wants anymore. She wants to be with Charlie. She just has to figure out how to make that happen. This book starts off a little bit strange, like you're already thrown into Blair being broken down and robotic, but in the end of this book, you see what she had to deal with. It's very rough, very dark. The battles that she must face in order to get her happily ever after. Like, this girl fights tooth and nail to get out from under Maxime. Anyways, this was a super unique, dark mafia romance read for me. Very different than what I'm used to. I really enjoyed this book. However, I do think that, at least for me personally, Blair Part 1 was enough. Kind of thought that Blair Part 2 was going to be her healing journey. Based on the reviews, that's not really the case. So I'm going to leave my happily ever after at this point in time with this storyline, but highly recommend.